Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better? Sad days, man. Sad days. Hit the like button, man. We got to talk about this. Emergency breaking news has happened. Hold on. Let me come over here real quick, get everything right. I just had to just log in. I said, oh, boy, the meeting happened faster than we thought. We got news quicker than we thought we would. So hold on 1 second. Let me get in here. Get this edited up real quick. Hit the like button, man. Let them know we here, man. We about to cook up. Oh, Jesus, we about to cook up. Caitlin Clark has spoke or tweeted. Now, I want to hear from CC. I would love to hear from you, Caitlin, but we hear you. We hear you. I hear you, and we gonna break it down. I hear you. I hear you. She said she is pissed. She said she is pissed, like I said, if they wouldn't let her play coming up tomorrow. And we're going to dive into this. We're going to take a good look at what is happening. Okay? All right? Shout out to G in the building early. And people said we were dramatic for saying the league and their refs will contribute to injuring Clark. I just hope the freedom of movement rules finally get officiated properly. It wasn't that. I'm sorry, G. It had nothing to do with how they was playing Caitlin Clark. But I feel you. Definitely still need freedom of movement. Shout out to Lauren Louisi. This is bullshit. Finally, the truth comes out. We were right. Mason Paluzla. Shout out to you. They held her out and they don't want her back. Imagine that. Oh my goodness, chat. Imagine that. Caitlin Clark is ready to come back and they will not allow her to come back. And some of you will say, well, Pope, how do you figure that? Oh, I'm about to break it all the way down for you, chat. I have to break this all the way down for you. Hit the like button. Make sure we got the likes up. We got 50 people in here. We should have 50 likes. Before I get cooking, I need 50 likes. And I can't wait. I'm salivating at the boy. VVS Diamonds in the building. The games is finally over. Yeah, yeah. Cat is out the hat. Caitlin said, let's stop playing these games. Let's get in here and talk about it. Now, the live I just did probably an hour or two ago, I was in here talking big shit. And I said, this meeting was called by Caitlin Clark. I said, this meeting was called by Caitlin Clark and her team. Because she has just been told or just heard Stephanie Metheny White say, yeah, no, you still need to do contact practices before we feel comfortable enough to put you out there. But you can go ahead and do 5-on-0. You can do the drills. You can do the shooting drills. You can run up and down the floor and do wind sprints. You can do all that shit. You can travel with us everywhere we go. You can almost get ran over by the cameraman. You can get stepped on by the assistant coach. You can sign autographs. You can do all this shit. But you can't play for us, though. But you can't play for us. You cannot play for us. We got 50 likes here, man, in the building. I see we got 90 in. I see y'all still coming in. Let's keep it rising. Hit the like button when you come in. If you didn't, go back out. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, anticipating. Trust me. I'm about to go crazy in just a second. In a good way, but in a bad way. Shout out to Matt Delani for the super chat. Says CC need to request a trade. She's too timid. Again, she's dealing with the evils. So if she's timid, It's a reason why she's timid. Because even this tells me, this tweet she put out tells me she's timid on telling the truth and on really saying, expounding on what's really going on. But she gives us enough. She gives us enough. I will not say what I really want, but it's over for the people. Fans are out. As you should be. Devastating for, shout out to Tina Hay in the building. Devastating for CC22, I'm sure, for 100 healthy CC22 next year. It might not be no next year, Tina. Where you been at? You been over here. It might not be no next year. And then tomorrow, not promised. Come on, Tina. You know what's up. Damn, I'm so disappointed. Done with the WNBA. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. What happened? CC complicit in this BS. I don't believe she complicit. I don't believe. Shout out to Miss Danny Girl. Says, Pope, I'm so upset. Oh, we finna cook. All right, we got him in. We in the building. CC posted on her social media. Yeah, it's right here in front of our face. Let's read it, shall we? Let me go ahead and read this. Coming from Kaden Clark, the horse's mouth. Hit the like button. She said, I had hope. I had hope to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. So you was going hard in the paint, Caitlin. You was trying to show them you was ready to rock steady, Caitlin. You was out there running the floor, Caitlin. You was out there trying to show them, hey, throw me in practice, coach. But they wasn't hearing you. Disappointed, she says, isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. Let's listen to these words carefully. This is Caitlin Clark speaking, ladies and gentlemen. She said, disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. Now, we know Caitlin Clark, she cursed a little bit. Yeah, she got a potty mouth. Yeah. So I'm sure, this is written, but I'm sure what she's trying to say is she is pissed the fuck off. I'm going to read that for the third time, just for the people in the back, and if you just came in. Caitlin Clark, she says, I'm disappointed, or disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I am feeling. So, again, disappointed in who? See, that's who she disappointed in. Is she just disappointed in herself? Is she disappointed in the front office? Stephanie White, the team doctors, the injury in itself, or supposed injury. But when she says, I spent hours in the gym every day, to me, we can't gloss over these words. If you spending hours in the gym, you can't be that hurt. Because you could be risking re-injuring yourself just doing too much in the gym. She like, man, I've been trying to show them. To me, this is saying I spent hours running up and down, doing this, shooting drills, that, whatever the case, whatever I had to do, which was confirmed by Stephanie White that, she's trying to do everything she can to get back out here. But what was the reason why she couldn't get back out there is because what Stephanie White said. I want to see her do contact. I want to see her in practice doing contact. Not that, again, we got to understand, it wasn't that we heard, oh no, she still has soreness. Oh, she's still feeling like she's still not ready to go. Like, we're not hearing there's setbacks in her rehab, that she had any setbacks. So if she hasn't had any setbacks from even when a doctor, the outside doctor said she's good to go, there's nothing here. So you kept her out even after the outside doctor said no further injuries. She didn't ever re-injure the leg she came back from, that healed up and she came back to play. It was a different leg. So if the outside doctor says, no, MRIs are negative, she didn't pull, it's no high level strain, it might be, like I said, they never shared that with us. So that gives us speculation, room to speculate. So, but a person who's growing is killing them, or if it's like a high strain growing, then you don't travel with the team and you don't spend hours in the gym trying to get back. If you're growing, it's fucked up. The only way you travel with the team everywhere and sign autographs and do all of that, if you feel fine and you spending hours in the gym every day with one singular goal. So she's trying her darndest to get back on the court, because why is she trying her darndest to get back on the court? Because she feels fine. If she didn't feel fine, she wouldn't be trying to spend hours trying to show the organization, I'm good. But yeah, you won't let me practice with the team. Yeah, you won't let me do the necessaries to get back on the court. And so much so to the point where Kaylin got a call for a meeting. And obviously she didn't win in the meeting. They said, no, we don't want to risk you. That's what they took. No, we'll shut you down. And Kaylin is probably, again, she might have called for this meeting for a lot of different reasons, because she see us fans asking, what's up? She see her fans out here asking, what's going on? We need to hear from you, Kaylin. So now she got to the point where, hey, man, we need to do something. What we doing? And so she said, I'm disappointed. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I'm feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainties. Had her back. Who did we have her back against? The organization. We had her back against the franchise. I know I did. I was over here mad at some of y'all for not having her back against the franchise, because it was the franchise. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainties. Who gave us the uncertainties? The franchise. The franchise gave us all the uncertainties. You can say her injury. No, it was more so the franchise gave us the uncertainties and silencing her. This has been incredibly frustrating, Kaylin says, but even in the bad, there is good. Here she comes with the kumbaya. And that's true. In every negative, there is a positive. I'm a big believer in that. In every negative goes a positive. I'm a big believer in that. The way the fans continue to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. You're welcome, CC. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. You're welcome, CC. Clap it up for us and everything. Because, yeah, we did. She be paying attention. Kaylin Clark be paying attention. When we don't think she paying attention, she telling us, yeah, I be paying attention. I watch all the shits. The Pope, Big Daniel, Rudy, Adrian, 360, KTV, Angry. See, I watch. She watch. Yeah. Ruben, Mick, Don. She watching. Yeah. CC watching. She see us all out here. She know all of y'all. She know Ken Carlson. She know the niggas in the chat. She know Tina Hay. She know Rebecca. Yeah, she know y'all. She see y'all in the chat again. She probably got a burner. I don't be surprised. She probably got a burner account. A lot of these athletes be having burners, so they can chime in. They can chime in. They can pop their shit, so on and so forth. But neither here nor there. She see us. The way the fans continue to show up for me and for the Fever brought me so much joy and important perspective. I am so proud of how this team has only gotten stronger through adversity this year. Now it's time to close out the season and claim our spot in the playoffs. See, again, Caitlin Clark is such a professional. It almost bugs me. She's so on point, it almost bugs me. Because, again, she really laid it down in the beginning of the message. She, what you call cooking, she was really cooking in the beginning of the message, just in a Caitlin Clark's fashion. In a Caitlin Clark's fashion. I'm going to read it over. Look how she cooks in the beginning. I had hoped to share a better update. Meaning she was hoping. See, again, I read into shit. I had hoped to share a better update. She wants to play. The team does not. So when she say, I had hoped to share a better update, it's telling on them. I can't share a better update with y'all because they told me no. But I will not be returning to play this season. Let them tell me I can't do it. I can't return. They told me I can't return to the shit that I own, which is the WNBA. And the reason why it's the season. I spent hours in the gym. Now she's going to let you know. This is where she lets you know I'm good to go. They telling me no. This is where she lets you know. I spent hours in the gym every day with the singular goal of getting back out there. That's what I've been saying the whole time. They telling her no. This is what I said the whole time. They telling her no. She telling them yes. They telling her no. She telling them yes. They telling her no. She just let us know that. I don't know if you know that. Disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how I'm feeling. I want to thank everyone who had my back through all the uncertainties. This has been incredibly frustrating, but even in the bad. Now time to PC. Now that's PC. Okay. The way she wrote that, or whoever wrote that, she wrote that. That sounds like the way she did that, it was almost perfect. Like, as far as if you're not, but see, us, we wanted to call them out. We want them to call them out and all of that. I understand. Yes, but that's a dangerous game. I don't think a lot of y'all understand that part, that she's dealing with the evils, the powers that be. If they went through all of these lengths to keep her out for an entire season, man, trust me, shit can get dicey. You don't play around. That's just my opinion. I understand the industry, though. There's a lot of shit, a lot of faulty things I've seen happen, especially when you're on the black side of the industry, like the black actors, actresses, athletes, so on and so forth, because they get it to work, for sure. But Caitlin just told us in that beginning paragraph, hey, man, they held me back. They held me out, and then I could do about it. I wanted to come back. But they said no. They told the best player, the one who's driving all the ratings, everything, they told her no. We cool. We got Odyssey Sims. We got Shea Petty. Yeah. We got Ariel Powers. Yeah. And if we didn't have him, we had Ari McDonald. We was ready to replace you all the way back when. Yeah, we was ready to replace you, Caitlin Clark, all the way back when, because, again, she ain't willing to do something strange for a little piece of change. They not willing to give her the fame and the stage. So she goes in, incredibly frustrated. All the uncertainties. Oh, my God. All right, let's go over here. I got some super chats to read. I see Ben Daniel in the building. All right, man. Jeez, that's tough. That's tough. That's so tough. All right. Matt Dean say league and front office shady, no doubt. Shout out to you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Stacy Hall, appreciate you for the $5 super chat. I think they got pissed because she went to her own doctors, so now they calling shots that she not ready. Damn, that's a shame. All right, let's scroll back up a little bit. They've been on the downslide last month. Shout out to Bar Rule. Shout out to Citizen Disclosure, Cynthia. Shout out to everybody, man. All things WNBA. It's not the higher ups if you can't fully be at 100%. No more watching the W. Just tune in to the poll. Straight up. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. So when you see these things, though, ladies and gentlemen, when you see her tell you, yo, I've been trying to get out there. I've been working my tail off. I've been working my tail off to get back on the court. Why is it that, again, hold on, man. I need the big screen now. Let's stop sharing that. Wow, this is just crazy to me. You have the best player in the league, in a lot of people's opinion, definitely on your team, Indiana. And she's the glue and everything to everything of y'all having any chance at winning, and for the league to have any chance at continuing to grow. You seen what you did last year in a rookie season and what she did. So everybody, when that team was constructed, it didn't matter. You had outsiders saying, "Hey, they got championship type of team." And the main reason was because Caitlin Clark. Don't let it fool you. Caitlin Clark finally had some players that could put the ball in the hole, in a sense, unlike she's had before in her career. So when you remove Caitlin Clark, now you don't have nothing. The team is mediocre. But with Caitlin Clark coming back, the team could beat anybody. You could possibly beat anybody because that's how good she is. And if you are the franchise in Indiana, you should know full well that's the case. That no matter all the ups and downs that you done went through, the roller coasters with injuries that you done went through, you know if you get Caitlin Clark in the lineup with Kelsey Mitchell and AB and whoever else, come on, Aerial Powers. Can you imagine Caitlin Clark? Aerial Powers is a hustler. She running the floor playing the stretch four. Since Chloe Bibby and all of them and that, you got Aerial Powers to play the stretch four. And the roster condensed when you get in the playoffs. You only play 8 players. You usually don't even play 8 players. Sometimes maybe you go with your dopest 7. Unless somebody get in foul. There's too many get in foul trouble out of that 7. But you usually don't play 8-9 man rotation. So getting Caitlin Clark back would give you a good chance at still winning the championship like you were saying you was trying to do when you in the beginning of the season. You understand? So to have a player out for so long, even after the doctors that she went to said there's nothing else, no more damage, she's good to go. And she's telling you, I'm ready to go. She's trying to show you, but yet you refuse to let her get back in practice. Why is that, y'all? See, they tried to throw the book at her last year. Think about this. They tried everything in their power to stop Caitlin Clark last year. They tried to give her, and this is from the gate. I told y'all this last year. They sabotaged her from the top just off the schedule. Look at her schedule they gave her. And how they was playing her in the preseason. You double teaming and full court pressing her in the preseason. Every game, up 3-4 games in the preseason, every game, every team double teamed her and full court pressed her, blitzed her during the preseason. So I said, oh, it's something up with this, because that's never the case where every coach is going to play one player the same way. Like, as if nobody's going to trust that, okay, let's see if she can do anything first before I send a double team at her and leave people wide open. That don't make sense. Let me see if she even, what if she off? She could be off with shooting. Why am I sending a double team at her way and leave people wide open? Now I'm facing a 4 against a 3-on-4. Why would I want to keep putting myself in that position immediately? You usually send double team at somebody when they cooking a player, they going on a crazy little run. They didn't hit 5, 6 shots in a row. Now you're like, all right, double that motherfucker. Or they a Michael Jordan or somebody like that you already know, because you already know you got to double this mother, right? You a Kobe or something like that. Caitlin Clark's a rookie. You don't know what she's capable of doing in this league yet, and how she go. So how she getting double teamed in the preseason out the gate? And then she got the craziest schedule that was ever made. You don't think that was all on purpose? Hell yeah, that was all on purpose. So they were sabotaging her from the gate, and that was coming from the top. That's why I was always scared. I was like, oh shit. But even through all of that, she still managed to break 62 records, set a record, and just make the league look silly. Even with all the abuse she was taking, the targeting she was taking, the hard foul she was taking, she made them look silly. She handled it like no problem. Didn't ever complain about it in the media. She kept it cute, kept it classy, kept it like a dog. And so this year, even with Christy Sides, let's not forget, like I feel like she was in on the sabotage, and she was playing the Stephanie White, but she didn't do it good enough because Caitlin ended up not. What Caitlin did was she didn't respect Christy Sides, and that was known throughout the organization. See, never in public did she display none of that. She kept it cute, kept it classy, but she didn't respect Christy Sides, rightfully so, because she would like to see Caitlin shoot deep 2s, not deep 3s. Remember? So they was already like this because you already trying to take away her game. Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound like the same thing Stephanie White was doing? Was saying, first he said different. Oh, yeah, I'm going to let her beat Caitlin. I've been watching her for 5 years, and so on and so forth. I'm going to let Caitlin beat Caitlin. We're going to run up and down the floor. Bullshit. Then once she got in and so on and so forth, and they start, oh, we're going to do it like this. We're going to slow down. We need to move the ball. We need to take you off the ball a whole lot. Yeah, let somebody else play the point guard. So you don't forget how all of this shit was last year, and she breezed through it in a sense. Like, she like, oh, y'all sending double team, blitzing me all day? Oh, y'all want to get the most flagrants against me? Y'all targeting me? Reps, you don't want to give me no call? She destroyed the league last year. And they said the only way we're going to stop this girl is if we sit her down. We got to sit her down. We're going to hype it up, but we know we got to sit her down. The only way to stop her, that's why what I say in the CC, in the song CC 22, the first one. Couldn't lock her down in the precinct. Hit the John Cena, yo, you can't see me. Easy. Already tied Diana Taurasi's 20 plus, 10 plus assists in 40 games, what took her 500 and something games. See, everything was starting to get exposed. Caitlin Clark wasn't even just not only killing the league, she was exposing the league. as they was talking, what was they saying to us new fans? Y'all new fans, y'all know the history. Y'all don't know the history of these ladies. These ladies been great. They've been doing stuff like this. And then Caitlin Clark breaking all their records just like that, exposed how they're terrible, how a rookie in 30 years never had a triple-double. No rookie ever in the WNBA recorded a triple-double. Trash. How it took Diana Taurasi 530-something games to get to 20 points and 10-plus assists, 20-plus points, 10-plus assists. 530, trash. The GOAT. Candace Parker, 3 triple-doubles in her career, 13, 15 years. 3 triple-doubles? And you mean, and you third all time in triple-doubles, and you only got 3? And Caitlin Clark tied you in 40 games? Trash. Caitlin Clark comes break the most assists ever average in the WNBA. She did it year one. Year one. Most assists in a game by year one. Y'all trash. That's what she showed us. She made us look in the history books and see, damn, yeah, y'all trash. Y'all been trash. No wonder this league was a blunder. Can you imagine all the fucking records Caitlin Clark would have broke had she played the majority of this season? How many more and how much more would have been exposed? Don't make me open old wounds in my ooze out Cheryl Swoops. She's smacking all of their shit left and right. Are you kidding me? This is the only way they could hold Caitlin Clark down was to sit her down. Because I told y'all, I feel like they want to do away with the WNBA. And that's why you have this unrivaled league. It just popped up when Caitlin Clark came around. Oh, they come with a new league in all of a sudden. They come with a new women's league that's paying more money than the WNBA. The women's league that's been around for 30 years. Now a new women's league all of a sudden comes about. All of a sudden, they started thinking about this new women's league when Caitlin Clark was a junior after she drove them ratings. They seen those ratings. Game versus LSU, 14 million. Oh my God. We might can get away from the WNBA now. And the WNBA, like, yeah, we might can do away with this bullshit now and stop having to rob the IRS and get it off the back end. And Caitlin Clark said, well, I'm not down with the unrivaled, the new shit. They're like, what do you mean? You have to be down with it. Like, we're about to be done with the WNBA. The new CBA is coming up. They can't pay us as much as we owed them. They owed us with how much they did throughout the years. We owe them too much money. They try to get, okay, so you're fucking us up, Caitlin. What do you mean you're not going to play? And then here come Ice Cube. Hey, I got $5 million for you. You want to play in my 3-on-3 league? Fuck that 3-on-3 league. Come play in mine. Hey, yay. West Side? And Caitlin said, no, thank you. I wanted to play in the WNBA. What the fuck? I've always dreamed to play in the WNBA, like Maya Moore. You telling me about some 3-on-3 full-court league? No, thank you. And you want me to play in some men's 3-on-3? No, thank you. Okay, Caitlin, we need you to play in this league. You got another chance. No, thank you. I don't even know if I'm going to come out to the WNBA. Do y'all remember Caitlin Clark was not sure. She didn't know if she was going to take that 5th year. But what they do, they hired Connor. Indiana Pacers hired her boyfriend. Hired her boyfriend while she was a senior in Iowa. Oh, they some slick slides, motherfuckers. They some slick slide motherfuckers, man. And if you don't know the program, then you can easily get jammed. They hired her boyfriend, made it easy now. Oh, well, Connor's in Indiana. Shit, Indiana has the first pick. All right, fuck. Caitlin, got you. We'll take you. Thank you. Now, you want to come on Rival? No. Okay, schedule. Hardest shit you ever seen. Crazy schedule. Set up for you to fail. They set her schedule up for her to fail. Who do you have? A Liberty, Connecticut Sun, Liberty, Connecticut Sun, first 4 games out the gate. And look, again, first game, who they play? Connecticut. Imagine that. Stephanie White, AT, DeWanna Bonner. Sound familiar? First game Caitlin Clark plays versus Stephanie White. You know that's a big game. All eyes is on that game, right? Caitlin Clark's first regular season game. All eyes is on that game, right? Who does she play next? The New York Liberty. Breanna Stewart. Wooty Wah. All eyes on that game, right? This is a setup. She was set up from the jump. This year, she started out crazy, busting their ass. 20-10-10, first game out. Mop the floor. Yeah, you got it right. MVP candidate. You got it right, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what she said. You got it right. CC. Must see TV. Shoot it from the deep, deep. Wake up the woke folks sleepy. She said, you got it right. Right? Come on, man. She busting their ass. 27 points the next night, right? Then she dropped 27 in the second game. Then 18 and 9 in the third game. And now Caitlin is out. They said, oh, she going crazy already. She already did tie Diana Taurasi, and she didn't tie Candace Parker in the blink of an Angel Reese eyelash. As soon as the season started, goddamn. She's tied career numbers of GOATs. 2 GOATs. Let that sizzle in your spirit. She tied career numbers in 40 games. It took her 40 games to tie 2 GOATs career numbers. That's embarrassing. That's called embarrassing. You better slow her down. She finna wipe this all out. She finna wipe all us out. All that old guard shit. You got to know the old NBA, WNBA. We was about to get to learn. We gonna learn. As Caitlin keep passing everybody shit, we gonna keep learning. Damn. Y'all ain't did that yet? Damn. Nobody's done that yet? Damn. Nobody did that yet? You mean to tell me Caitlin is she the fastest to get to this, fastest to get to that? Damn. Y'all trash. Y'all been trash. And now you trying to use us and use Caitlin, parade her along all this time, getting our money, right? We hoping to see her back and so on and so forth. People coming to games hoping to get an autograph. And y'all been able to slide with that this whole season. And y'all about to do away with the WNBA. Again, how many videos I got? Is this the last we seen from Caitlin Clark in the WNBA? They're about to lock Caitlin out. Are y'all not listening? I'm about to play 2 songs for y'all that really I'm explaining this shit to y'all too. Y'all heard the songs. Go listen to them. CC22 and CC22 Part 2. I speak on this shit. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. because they're about to lock her out. That's what they're trying to get her to play in an unrivaled. They want to lock Caitlin Clark out. But the WNBA, move on away from the WNBA. All of us, we think it's coming back. It might. The 7-figure deal, I don't think they're going to be able to just, I don't know. That's interesting. But then again, they said no unrivaled. It's either, are the ladies going to want to bank on themselves without Caitlin Clark? Or are they going to want to say, okay, yeah, we're not making 7 figures right now in unrivaled, what they offered us, but we got action and make it more than that in due time. If that's what that'd be going backwards. That's hustling backwards. You've been waiting and anticipating for a 7-figure deal for so long. It's finally on the table. Only thing, the problem is you can't play in these other leagues. And instead of y'all saying, okay, cool, all we've been asking for the whole time is for 7 figures. Now we got it. We don't need the other leagues. But no, for some reason, the 7-figure deal was disrespectful to ask y'all not to play in other leagues when they're trying to give y'all guaranteed contracts of 7-figure deals. You guys are retarded. I just don't understand. I don't understand. So again, man, this shit is beyond me. All right? It's beyond me. It don't matter. CC, somebody say, I hope CC go elsewhere. It's the league, baby. It's the league. Who said, where is that? Where was that? I hope CC go elsewhere. I just think. Oh, Angie, baby, it's the league, baby. It's not, it don't matter where she go. It's the league. You now, unless you mean out of this league. Caitlin Clark, and again, we should boycott the WNBA playoffs, the rest of the WNBA. We should be boycotting it. I'm going for I'm calling for a boycott of the whole entire WNBA. Turn his TV off. We should boycott the WNBA. They have played us crazy, right? They've played Caitlin Clark crazy. That's who they played crazy. All right? And so, shout out to You Don't Know. He says, Pope, I bet they not letting her play because of the civil rights lawsuit, and WNBA is scared to let CC play. I mean, listen, is it a civil rights lawsuit out? Who says she's filing one? Who says her team is filing one? I don't know about that yet, so I can't call that. All right? I can't call that. But it's definitely a strange game. But yeah, we got to see if Caitlin Clark is going to leave. Where's she going to play basketball next, people? It's over for Caitlin this season. Where's she playing basketball next? That's going to be what I'm going to start talking about now. Where do we – because WNBA is over for the W. I don't want to hear New York Liberty or this. WNBA is out. Do we want to see her in an unrivaled? Do we want to see her in the whatever the other league is in the United States? The athletes? What I don't know what it's called. Y'all know what it's called. Where we want to see Caitlin Clark next? Huh? Because it ain't the WNBA. I can tell you that. I don't even want to see her back. If they come back, I don't want to see her back. Do y'all want to see Caitlin Clark back in the WNBA? We're going to have to start getting real deep here in a second. Do y'all understand me? We're going to have to start really talking Athletes Unlimited. Yeah, that bullshit. We're going to have to start talking for real here. Even if Caitlin Clark, even if the WNBA comes back, do we want to see Caitlin Clark come back to the WNBA? After knowing all of this, after seeing this, after me explaining to you, yo, they sabotaging this girl, the top. Do you want to see Caitlin Clark go through this shit again? Or y'all want to go through this again? I know she don't. Y'all want to go through this? I know she don't. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking the people. I'm coming to the chat. No, she needs to go to Ice Cube's league. Okay. It's not like she needs money. Maybe she stays out until Olympics. Shout out to Rebecca in the building. Been there and say, pretty sure all those leagues are all cut from the same cloth. Sure enough, speak. The WNBA will be done. And if they come back, again, y'all want Caitlin Clark in? I don't want to see this. Because again, they fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You fooled me this year. I don't know how. Not really. You really didn't fool me. You really didn't fool me. But I was hopeful. I was hoping when she said she had white privilege that y'all was going to let her rock. I was hoping you wouldn't sabotage her as much. I thought maybe she said the white privilege thing, hoping that y'all would get off her back. But you didn't. You didn't. And when I seen the player, I said, okay, it seemed like they putting together a team that could do something. So maybe they might let her rock. Said maybe since she did and she did it twice, she said I'm white privilege. Twice, that they would say, all right, we'll let you play ball. But no. They didn't. They didn't let her play ball. They went crazy on her. They set her out all the way. That's wild. I don't want to see Caitlin Clark in no gimmicky stuff. No 3-on-3, big three, Ice Cube, none of that shit, man. She can go overseas. Wherever Caitlin goes is where it's gonna be at. Wherever Caitlin goes, that's where it's gonna be. A lot of players gonna want to go over there. You know why? A lot of good players. You know why? That's where the eyes it will be. So the eyes will be wherever Caitlin go. I don't want to see her in no Ice Cube league. I can't agree with it. Unless he making a women's league. Unless he making a women's league, I don't want to see her playing. I want to see Kate. I like Caitlin full court basketball. I don't want to see Caitlin in no 3-on-3. That's gimmicky. If she was just making an appearance, play a little tournament, if they had like a little 1 day 3-on-3 little tournament, that'd be dope. But nothing, no. That's not real. I don't want to see her do that. Brian got a new league he's starting. Yeah. I can't stand that soul seller. He a puppet boy too. He a part of the go along, get along gang too, though, Ben. Like you said earlier, like you just said, the comment I clicked off, it's ran by the same people. It's gonna be ran by the same people, Ben. The same people that's running this and invested the powers that be, same people for them. She has to leave. Y'all not feeling me. Y'all not understanding. I hate to smile. I gotta laugh sometimes to keep from crying because it is sad. Brian himself said it's a damn shame when grown-ass men and grown-ass women try to knock people from being great at their talent. Because he already know he didn't sold his soul a long time ago. He was young, but I'm telling y'all, in this game, you got to do something strange for a little piece of change and fame, especially when you in that type of a lane. LeBron James and Caitlin Clark is on. When you have millions of people glamoring and following you and hanging on to your every movement, you definitely have to push their agendas. Or they won't have you. When you see cats getting set up with certain weird cases, Kobe with the grape case. Kobe ain't graping nobody. Are you kidding me? He not taking the coochie. Mike Tyson, when you see T.I., they come to his house and just find out he got a bunch of guns in his house because he protected his mansion, but they know he on federal prison. It's time. Yeah, when he become the king of the South, it's time to choose up. When you get a certain level in the industry and they see you driving a narrative, oh yeah, they want you to push agendas. Caitlin Clark has such a big following, and that's the gift and the curse of having the talent that she has. Because again, yeah, she has been blessed by the God and was good, and so the evil have to try to distort it. They have to try to say, hey, hold on, wait, come over here. Come do this work. So she had to, oh, no, I'm not with that. The God within her had to say, no, I'm good. And that's steaming them. They on fire. Do you understand? Because they know how many other people, if she pushed agendas and narratives with all the fans and kids that follow her, then they will fall victim to a lot of the bullshit, and they can continue to lie to us and keep us divided and so on and so forth. And so when the evil wars happen, when the war happens, spiritual warfare take place, and it's good versus evil, he need his people. Right? The evil need its people to do evil. So you got to have your soldiers on both sides. So how do you get soldiers? Especially through the entertainment. People look at these celebrities like gods. So especially through the entertainment industry. You an actress, actor, any of that type of shit, you on TV all the time, some people will look at you like a god and worship you and such and follow your every movement, your trend, whatever you wear and they wear. And it's motherfuckers, it's motherfuckers that'll go crazy. Fanatics. Which rhyme with addicts. We Clarkies. Now, I don't worship or nothing like that, but hey. So again, if she's doing good and people following that, you got millions and billions of people that's following the good in Caitlin Clark and how she carried herself. Look how she wrote that letter. When you have that, they're like, nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. You need to, this is LGBT, Black Lives Matter, and you white as snow. And we need you to start pandering to these black women like Paige Buckers, like Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink is tied to Steph Curry. You need to get groomed. You need to go start hanging out with Taylor Swift more. Yeah, we need you to be out there. Put this little skirt on. Can you do that for us? No, you don't want to do that? Well, how about you do this commercial with you doing something like this? No, you don't want to do that? How about you say this? How about you tweet out trans should be in women's sports? No, you don't want to do that? How about you tweet out you love your LGBTQ community, girls? No, you don't want to do that? No? You don't want to do none of that? You know? How about you? Oh man, she ain't saying no, cool. I'll say the white privilege thing. I'll say I have. How can I? Is that okay? Can I just? We be straight. We be cool. I say I have white privilege. I'm here because I got my white privilege. I know I got white. Is that cool? Is that good? I put on a little bitty dress at the Time magazine thing, yeah, she looks scared with that dress on. Caitlin Clark looked nervous. Her parents was there. Her parents was there looking like, man, they was looking. Caitlin don't dress like this. Caitlin don't dress like that. it hanging too big. It ain't even right on her, man. It ain't even right on her. But we cool. Yeah, no, that ain't enough, Kaylin. That's not enough, Kaylin. Talk to the bosses. They want you to, hey, Kaylin, they need you to do something else, Kaylin. Now, again, we can make it crack if you go and you do the right thing. Look, you go and you do something real strange. Going, man, what was that? Okay, so I know a lot of y'all seen. I'm gonna bring this up again because I'm trying to show y'all something. I'm gonna bring this up again. I'm gonna bring this up again, man. What is it's called? It was a documentary about the biggest hoax of a party that never happened. It was janky. It got blown out of proportion. Fire. It was called, what the fuck it was called? Ja Rule was involved in it. It was him and this white dude. I forget the white dude's name. Fire Festival. I think it was the Fire Festival. I think that's what it was called. Please let me know in the chat if you've seen this. Watch this. I'm going to show y'all something. So stick with me. I'm about to show you something very important. It's called Fire Festival. It's a documentary. I think it's on Prime or Netflix. What a scam that was. No, okay. So is that what it's called, Ben? I'm trying to make sure it's called Fire Festival because I want to make sure I'm giving the right name to everybody. I'm spitballing the name. I think it's called Fire Festival. And Ben, you must have seen it. What a scam that was. Fire stuff I've seen. Fire stuff. Yeah, I've seen it pretty. Okay. So the people that seen it, I want you to back me up right here. What was the wildest thing you seen? Fire Festival. Okay, I was right. All right, good. All right, so remember when the dude said, yo, they had to get like a bunch of water and something. It was like $1 million and some dollars. It was like $1 million and some dollars worth of water, I believe, old boy had to get. And the white dude told his partner that was working with him, I'm going to need you to take one for the team. What did he tell him that all he had to do to get $1 million and some dollars worth of shit? What did his friend have to do to take one for the team? What did he have to do? Put it in the chat. I don't even want to say it. Put it in the chat. What did the friend have to do? He told him, y'all need you to take one for the team, and you go do this, we get a milli ticket. Yeah, where they slept in tents and bathrooms and all of that. Something weird. He told his friend, if you go over there and sloppy top him off, we good. He gonna plug us with the he gonna plug us with all the water, $1 million worth of water and all of that. If you do something strange for a little piece of change, nigga, it's so many people in this world that will let you slide with it. If Caitlin Clark was to go do sloppy top the right guy off, all of this would go away. If she was willing to go do something like that, these are things you could do in the industry. The secrets to their society. These are things you could do. Trust me. When I tell y'all this game is dirty. They can make things go away. People, come on in. Yeah, I can make this happen. Satanic rituals, all of this, man. This shit ain't for play. Y'all be thinking I'll be up here talking. Y'all really do. Y'all think I just be up here talking. Caitlin Clark is dealing with the evils. She's dealing with the powers that be. They won't let her succeed. So no, I do not want to see her back in this league because the only way they're going to let her succeed is if she do something strange for a little piece of change. And that's why I played for y'all. It's other ones, blood sacrifices. It's real. When you hear Kanye West say, I had my mama killed for fame when he said he sacrificed his mother out his own mouth. You better start lit. Again, people do shit like that. And he also told him, had Dre sacrificed his son, so on and so forth. He got in a car accident, all these accidents. Michael Jordan, dad, was it an accident? Michael Jordan's dad, Epstein, right, hanging and getting hung in jail, yeah, right. Killed himself in jail when he was ready to tell on everybody, yeah, right. Y'all think this shit is for play. Y'all think these people be playing. They don't be playing. And it be in front of your face. You just refuse to listen. Me, I understand. This shit is for real. It's a real thing. That's why the industry is dirty. That's why they promote dirty stuff. This is why they have kids, same-sex marriages in cartoons and Buzz Lightyear. They got the same thing. They trying to put transformation, sex transformation on children. Do you understand? This is all crazy stuff that's going on. They're trying to put men and women's sports and all of this crazy. Do you see how things are going? Why do you think it's like that? And you can't have a Caitlin Clark who represents good. You can't do it. Cosby's son was killed. Yeah, go do your history. Good, Rebecca. Go do your knowledge. Go get your knowledge. Knowledge is power. It really is. Snoop Dogg got canceled for speaking up. Man, Pope, you think they really let her just up and leave then? Man, hey, listen, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but hey, yes, I do. You know why? You know why? Because she lily white. So, hey, long you ain't over here, and if she get protected over there, she need to become all she need to do is become a citizen over in China. She gonna be a citizen in China. They ain't fucking with her. She go play in China, become a China citizen. They gotta leave her the fuck alone. You hear me? Leave her alone. Yeah, she's one of us. Yeah, she playing for China in the Olympics. Yeah, no, they ain't fucking with her. Yeah. So it depends. Yeah. It depends. Man, Jerry, where you been? Shit. I've been looking for you. Hey, where my nigga Jerry at, man? My nigga ain't been around in a minute. I ain't seen Jerry. Shout out to you for the super chat for the 22 CC22 in the building. Well, Poe, what you and I have been seeing and saying since last year has finally come to fruition. These demons won't stop from trying to block out the truth. What is wholesome is feared by these workers of darkness. Come on, Jerry. Shout out to you, Jerry. It's all good, you late. Better late than never. You know what I mean? Because we have to, exactly. Now, again, I remember when Adrienne Ross, I was on her show last year, and I told her it was going to be hard for me to explain why Caitlin Clark should leave this league and how they're trying to sabotage her. I would have to wait for more to come out. And it's so much that came out already to me that it should be clear for people to start to see, but not yet. I don't think they starting to see it. They starting to scratch their head and say that was very strange, but I don't think a lot of people still fully get it, and that's fine. But I hope in due time that y'all do, because they setting us up for the old okie doke and Caitlin Clark too. So yeah, I need her to wake up to it as well. I hope she is waking up to it as well. I hope she watched my channel and she waking up to the bullshit as well. She over here listening to the poll because she's from Iowa. She a lily white woman from Iowa. She don't know nothing about no powers that be and no fucking evils and all of this old shit. She probably, I mean, that the industry was dirty dogs. She wasn't knowing nothing like that. This is all a shock to Kaylin. She like, wow, this is how they getting down. This is wow. I didn't expect this part. I thought I was just gonna be able to play basketball, get my money, change the game, and live a lovely life. They said, no. There is a gift that you have, but there is a curse that comes with that. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. So it is what it is, man. Hey, Ross knows it's spiritual warfare. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. But I don't know. She don't know. She don't really know. No, Adrian Ross don't know that it's within the industry, though. She don't know that part like that, I don't believe. I don't believe she understands it's within the industry where the spiritual warfare is really at. Kaylin don't want to go to no P. Diddy parties. Nah. Were they doing something strange? Yeah. So it's for real. So I tell you, when that man said in the Fire Festival, hey, I need to take one for the team. This is when I say that. Because think about this. The dude knew all he had to go do was go over, give old boy some head, and they would get over $1 million worth of water that they needed. How did he know that? How did he know, hey, I know a nigga who you think he can come to anybody on the street, hey, random nigga, hey, you want $1 million? Yeah. Go give him some head over there. You get a meal ticket. Think about how weird that is and how strange that is, but how easy people would fall for that, especially people that come from nothing and so on and so forth. And they finally get to a point in their life where they think they made it, and they say, nah, you ain't made it yet. Nah, not yet. But hey, if you go over here and you go lick on Bill over there and go let him poke you, all your favorite rappers and favorite actors then got poked and boked. Believe you me. All the big time motherfuckers. All your Denzel Washingtons, the Jay-Z's of the world, you understand me? They done all done something strange for a little piece of change and fame. And yeah, Miss Ross, I agree. I agree to that. But I love her. I still love her. I pray for her too. I pray for her she wake up and see what's really going on. But that's how women, a lot of women are, But yeah. Now Dave Chappelle did it moving. That's another. I ain't gonna get into that too much. But I'm very, very much so up on a lot of this stuff that goes on. Because again, y'all hear my talents writing in the music. I've been approached from a lot of different Death Row, West Side Connect, Ice Cube, try to sign me too. But it was some janky in his deal. And I'll tell y'all that story another day, actually. Because yeah, Ice Cube tried to sign me on rap long time ago. And the deal was janky. Motherfucker wanted 100% of my publishing. The shit that I wrote. Ice Cube. Nigga, what? Crazy. So yeah, man. You gotta be careful with these people, man. Yeah, I didn't take any of your deals. Death Row, I didn't take any of your deals. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I turned down 2 good deals. Well, not good deals that a lot of y'all might think is good deals, but I said, no, it's not. That's out. Motherfuckers try to sign me to 5 albums. Never. That's too many. I might give you 1, maybe 1. And the percentage. So a lot of people don't understand about the percentages in certain shit when it comes to music deals and so on and so forth. Oh, it's crazy. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna be around. And I got a new podcast I'm about to drop. Oh, I can't wait to unload it on y'all. And it's called, we came up with the name. I know I was asking y'all for names, and shout out to everybody that tried to give me a name, especially Jerry. Jerry gave me a ton of shit full of names to call a new podcast that we cover in social topics about cultural topics, political topics, relationship topics. We really get into it, and it'll be two of my guys with me, and it's called Get Left or Get Right. Get Left or Get Right. So that will be coming soon. We just came with the logo. Shout out to William Films. Again, Ben Daniels, William Films want to work with you. It's the guy that made my intro. He working on an intro for that, so we waiting on that, and we also waiting on Spirit Cooking is dope. We also waiting on the logo, but I'm gonna get that up and running, and we'll be doing content over there every day. I still be doing my content over here every day. So if you come here for sports, this will be my sports channel, definitely, and we will talk all things sports. I know the Dallas Cowboys is playing right now versus the Philadelphia Eagles, defending champs. If you into football, I got you. I play wide receiver. I play running back. I play DB. I play punt return, kickoff return. Real facts. I ran track. You know what I mean? I done knocked a few niggas out. You feel me? So I did boxing. But get right or get left. Get with the right or get left. Now get right or get left, man. Because we need y'all to get right or get left. And I'm gonna break that down for y'all on another live. But most definitely, we're gonna be breaking down all kind of things. This will be my sports channel. I love this channel. I love y'all. So Caitlin Clark, we still gonna be covering Caitlin Clark, even though she ain't been playing all year. We still managed to cover Caitlin Clark, didn't we? Hello. So we covered Caitlin Clark very closely. Actually, listen, don't get it twisted, because Caitlin Clark, that's an everyday going situation. Where's she going next? From here, where does Caitlin Clark go from here? We're gonna have to talk about that dinner every day. Where Caitlin Clark go from here? We got lockout October 31st. That's either going to be in effect, full effect, or not. You know how much Caitlin Clark content are we going to have to do over here? Caitlin Clark content is endless, correct, because that's our girl, and we got to keep up with what she's doing, because, hey, we see she's against some motherfuckers. So power to the people, not the powers that at be. It's the Pope, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Peace and love to all. And I'm out.